Thermopylae, the Hot Gates, the last bastion of the Greek defence. To the northeast, Greece's naval forces were holding their own against the might of Poseidon, the might of the storm, and the might of the marauding Persian fleet. But for the infantry at Thermopylae, they faced 3 days to end all days. Just 5,000 Greeks had come to face a force of over 2 million Persians. The Greek cities had pledged allegiance to Leonidas' sword, spear, and shield. They stood behind their warrior king. The stage was set, the players in position, awaiting the opening gambit of Thermopylae. Xerxes sent his first wave. Using the canyon of Thermopylae, they drove the Persians into a bottleneck, evening the odds stacked against them by Xerxes' immense numbers. The first wave of Xerxes' forces proved no match for King Leonidas and his Greeks. All of them were cut down where they stood. The last thing they ever saw was a Spartan face, grimacing with joy as they drove their spear into their black hearts. Xerxes finally had a taste of what the Greeks had dealt his predecessor at Marathon. Annihilation. Xerxes' anger was legendary, his temper swift. His response was to send his elite unit, known only as the Immortals, known as such for their ability to replenish their fallen brethren with fresh heretics. The way the Spartans were fighting, Xerxes could scarce keep replenishing the numbers faster than the Spartans were felling them. Only a handful of Spartans were lost in this encounter. They will be remembered for their sacrifice unto Greece. The second day of the battle once again played out in Greece's favour, much to Xerxes' disdain. He could not lose. How could he face Persia after such a defeat? Xerxes received a glimmer of hope. Ephaiotes, a treacherous snake. Ephaiotes, a treacherous snake, softened by false promise of reward and glory from an apocryphal god. He had come to tell them of the pathway which led across the mountain to Thermopylae, by which disclosure he brought destruction on the band of Greeks who had there withstood the barbarians. This betrayal rendered the Hot Gates nothing more than a narrow tomb. The final day of Thermopylae is upon us. May the blessings of the gods be on Leonidas and all who stand with him in battle.